everyone, Allyson Berger here, and I have no makeup on my face because we're gonna do a makeup video. I have a shoot this evening, so I thought I'd show you how I do my makeup for my shoots. I want you to know that there will be no baking, contouring. This is like super basic on-camera makeup that I do. It's like natural, but like a little layer up. So this will be fun. All right, let's begin. I have a clean face. There's nothing on here, but we're gonna start with some curling, and you get to see all the funny faces I make throughout this process. So I usually press it a little bit, make sure I got all my lashes. So my eyelashes are blonde without mascara on, which is always a fun little thing I have to deal with. I start with my eyeshadow primer. Take this and I just do a swipe and another swipe, and I use my finger and I just mush it around a little bit all over my lid, and I usually let that set a little bit. I usually like using browns and golds because they make my blue eyes pop. Obviously you can tell which color I like using the most. But so this is the palette I'm gonna use by Clinique. I'm gonna start with the color I like the most, and I'm gonna use that all over my lid. And probably, like you can see, it just gives like a little difference already. Now because this is for on camera, I'm gonna go with the darkest shade just to do the crease and the outer. I don't like to go too dark, so we'll do it in stages, and I just go from the outer side, bring it in a little bit. And the other thing is I always do my eyes first so that if the eyeshadow falls, we don't have to worry about it messing anything up. And there's my phone. So we're just gonna do a little more in the crease. Very important to blend. See, don't my eyes already look so much more blue? So that looks pretty good. And there's the phone again. So for eyeliner, I use a powdered eyeliner by Lancome. So Lancome has these really cute palettes, and they always have eyeliner, and I prefer using powder so it blends really nicely. I just like dabbed it a little bit, but I always tap it off because it has excess. And I get really close to the lash line so that makes my lashes look thicker. And I also find it easier to like screw up with powder. So just a little bit. Because the thing with having really light eyelashes is that if I wear black mascara, it'll look really weird if there's like a space between when my lashes start and when the mascara starts. Okay, so we're making some progress. I love Marc Jacobs mascara. I really like his wand, but because I'm almost done with it and it's a little dried up, I use the Marc Jacobs wand in another mascara that we really don't need to mention because I don't really care for the wand. I'm just using the formula. So I'll take this, the juicier, we'll call it juicy, the juicier mascara, and I'm just going to wipe this brush off. And I think this is a really good trick. Sometimes mascara can get expensive. This Marc Jacobs was about $26 or $28 at Sephora, and that's expensive. Like that's a pretty penny. So sometimes I don't want to spend that again, so I'll buy a cheaper mascara, but keep the Marc Jacobs wand. So I'm taking the Marc Jacobs wand into the other mascara. And like this is sanitary because I'm the only one using these. And now it's much better. And I'm going to do my upper lash line. So I shimmy my lashes and I put pressure on them as I close. Woo! And that sometimes happens. And I try really hard not to get mascara on my lid, but sometimes that happens. And I also, so I just used the Marc Jacobs. Sometimes I need some more, so we'll use the other mascara. So I like to layer it up a little bit. So I'm going back into the other one and doing a little twist, juicing it up. So I'm not gonna clean off this little gook for a little bit because I want it to dry so it doesn't make a mess. We're gonna do the same twisteroo. And now for the other eye, do a little shimmy. And I think we're pretty happy. Because I'm on camera tonight, I'm using Makeup Forever's foundation, which means I'm going to use Makeup Forever's primer. But so this is just the normal step one. They have different kinds depending on your skin type. Even though my skin's usually a little rosy, this is just their normal one. And we're just gonna put it all over. Makeup Forever HD. It's a little darker than my skin tone because I need it to cover up my redness, and to be on camera I usually go a little darker. Well, I like to squirt it into like little containers for me to use from. I find it just to be an easier application process. And I take a little dab and I go into the main spots and I just start buffing it into my skin. And I kind of do like a patting, a buffing. We're doing all the motions. It's like a dance party with the brush. And we always go into the hairline and over the ears. And because I go a little darker, and depending on what I'm wearing, I always go down a little further on my neck because we can't be looking two different colors, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be a good look. See, like right now I look really yellow, but I'm telling you, my friends, I don't stay looking this way. I've been using Makeup Forever since I started doing on-camera work, which was in college, and they have saved my life because in today's world where everything is HD and there's no secrets, like that dot on my face, you gotta cover up all the spots. We're going to scratch away this little part. Look, it's gone. So now I'm gonna take this brush and just use a little amount of my foundation, and I go right in here and under my eyes, because I don't really use a highlighter, like, because that ends up being too much. So I use my foundation to go underneath my eyebrow so it all is the same color. So just a little bit. And usually just to clean up in between all the spots. What a transformation. But of course we're not done yet. So next step is to get rid of the bags under my eyes. For that, shake it up. Can you tell I've had this for a long time? Oh, Lancome, I'm so sorry. Should take better care of you. But so this is long-lasting under eye concealer. I take a little bit of this and I always use my ring finger for under my eyes. So I just am pouring a little bit on and we make funny faces. And we just go underneath the eye and we kind of make like a triangular shape. Then we go down a little bit. And this is why I didn't put mascara on my bottom lashes yet, because my bottom lashes are pretty long too. So it would just be pointless. But ooh, see, it makes a little bit of difference. Sometimes I need a little bit more depending on how I've been sleeping. So because this is still a little dewy, what I do is I have this from Benefit, their Pore Agent Zero Shine. And the brush comes off from the bottom and it's super tiny. So I shake a little out and I dab it in, tap it off, and I just go underneath to set it so it doesn't crease up. So that usually works out very nicely. Good thing it blends in because I took too much. And I'm gonna do the same thing with my agent. So I still have like a few spots, like I have a nice little zit right up there. Hey, we're not all perfect. For more concealer, I use Makeup Forever's Full Cover, keeping with the Makeup Forever fam. So I just put a little bit on my finger, find the zit, and we tap away. And we kind of go like around where the zit is so that it blends. Oh, sounds of New York, everyone. Sounds of New York. For me, like, this is so much makeup. I do not wear this much. I feel like I have so much on my face, but I really don't. I'm just being dramatic. I can do my bottom lashes, just a little bit. I'm really trying hard not to make a funny face. But I can't help it. I'm gonna go back to the color I love the most and do a little shimmy shim. And I just go inside. It just lightens things up a little bit. It makes your eyes look big, you know, all those little illusion tricks. So my eyes are all done. Let's do eyebrows. So I brush all them up so they're looking a little funky. I have this brush that I have no idea where I got it from. I have this from Clinique. I really take good care of my makeup. But so this is an eyeshadow that I use for my eyebrows. I just need like a honey little brown to fill them in just a little bit. So I just like tap it in here and I shake it off. And I just kind of go along my line and brush it in so it looks pretty natural, because I really don't need that much filled in, but you can tell like it just gives it a little bit extra. And I just brush it through very naturally, because once again, even though this is on camera, I still want to stay true to who I am, and it's not really my style to have like drawn in eyebrows. And I just do the same thing to the other side, but I really like coming off like natural as opposed to like too much done. And then I just brush them out again, which also makes the powder move a little bit, and I put them where I want them. So you have a nice little arch. For blush, I'm gonna use 2 colors. I'm first going to use this color in Melon Pop, which is more of a peachy color. And I do more of the cheekbone with this color. Blend it nicely. It's very subtle. Do the other side. I take the pinker color called Pink Pop. And this time I do more from like the cheek, my cheeks. Got chubby cheeks, and go outwards. It gives it more of a rosy cheek kind of look. See there, you can see it more. And we just blend, blend, blend. And sometimes it's a little better to be a little rosy, also because I still have a few hours before the shoot. So it's okay for it to come off a little rosier so that it lasts longer. And I also do a little down here, bring it down. This is like the most contouring you'll ever see me do, which isn't even like real contouring. A little highlighter. Not like uber shine. This is called Stardust by Sephora. Very subtle, because I don't want to be a disco ball on camera. So I take like the tiniest amount. Like you can't even see that really. I mean you can, but like very subtle. And I just do it like right by where I did my blush. Basically. Like you can't even really tell, but it makes me feel good thinking I did it. But I do like putting a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And a little here. Very, very little. Just brush it all out. I'll probably leave it for right now, but I'll use a setting powder later to make sure when I walk out I don't have shine, and I'll bring Agent Zero Shine with me to set, so on the go, like I can be quick fix-ups. The final step. Guess who I'm gonna use again? Oh, it's Makeup Forever. So this is my setting spray that I use. I like using this one the most because I've used Urban Decay's and I actually had a bad reaction to it because it's like, it works, but it's like spraying hairspray on your face, which isn't really a great look. So this is actually calmer for my face. Oh, also because I still have a while to my shoot, I haven't done lips yet. But I'll probably do like a pretty pink. But we don't have to do that now because we have so much time. So we have the squirter facing towards you, and we just do like an overall fan yourself out. It gets a little weird under my eyes. So pat underneath to make sure I didn't get any gook. And I'm all ready for camera to go on set. So great. So I just have to do my hair and get dressed and we're off to my shoot. So thanks so much for spending some time with me. If you liked this kind of makeup getting ready video, I mean, be easy on me. This was my first time doing it. Let me know in the comments below and be sure to like and subscribe for more fun-sized videos that are always so much fun, right? I hope so. So until next time, I'm Allyson Berger, and don't forget, I'm fun-sized.